Fans of Silo have been captivated by its claustrophobic world and layered mysteries. But beneath the surface, a shadowy history reveals a chilling conspiracy, one that reshapes everything we thought we knew about life underground. Here's a detailed look at the secrets hidden in the Silo's past and the events that set this dystopian society into motion. Decades before the events we see in Silo, humanity faced a rising threat: the uncontrolled proliferation of self-replicating nanotechnology. Scientists discovered these microscopic machines had already been weaponized by nations and terrorist groups, with disastrous potential. Faced with an impending global apocalypse, a small group of elites, led by visionary leaders, crafted a desperate solution: Operation 50. Under the guise of building nuclear waste facilities, they constructed vast underground silos to serve as humanity's last refuge. These shelters would house survivors while Earth was purged of all life by a benign form of nanotechnology. What was marketed as a survival plan was, in reality, a meticulously orchestrated act of mass destruction. In 2052, during a moment of political unity, the Democratic National Convention turned into a nightmare. As the event unfolded, a sudden nuclear blast obliterated Atlanta, marking the end of life as humanity knew it. While the world blamed foreign enemies, the truth was far darker. The attack was orchestrated by the leaders of Operation 50, a secretive group determined to cleanse the Earth and save a select few. What was initially presented as a tragic accident was, in reality, a premeditated sacrifice to ensure the survival of the chosen. As radiation ravaged the surface, the silos became humanity's last refuge, sealing away survivors in a desperate attempt to preserve a controlled population. The day the world ended became a haunting phrase for those who lived through it, a constant reminder of the catastrophe that obliterated the old world, replaced by a new cold existence underground. What seemed like salvation was nothing more than a carefully engineered plan to erase civilization and reshape humanity's future. Life in Silo 1 is a chilling vision of control. Unlike the other silos, where entire populations live out their lives in perpetual isolation, Silo 1 operates as the command center for the entire underground world. Its residents, carefully selected for their loyalty, are kept in cryogenic stasis, only to be awakened for short shifts. They oversee the operations of the 49 other silos, ensuring that everything runs smoothly, and that any sign of rebellion is swiftly crushed. From Silo 1, orders are given, uprisings are quelled, and entire silos can be erased from existence without hesitation. But the true horror of Silo 1 lies in its methods of control. Every reset, which wipes the memories of survivors, is a brutal reminder of the totalitarian nature of this system. Those who survive are then drugged and brainwashed, indoctrinated into submission through carefully manipulated information and constant surveillance. The inhabitants of Silo 1 are made to believe they are serving the greater good, that their actions are necessary for the survival of humanity. However, cracks begin to form as rebellion stirs within the silos, led by those who have broken free from the system's mind control. These uprisings grow more frequent, more violent, and harder to suppress, threatening to bring the carefully orchestrated facade of order crashing down. By the 23rd century, multiple silos broke free from Silo 1's control, with one cluster severing all communication and preventing termination. These rogue silos were destroyed, but the seeds of dissent continued to grow. One pivotal rebellion in Silo 18, led by a teacher immune to memory-erasing drugs, nearly overturned the system. Though her efforts were quelled, she planted the first seeds of change. In Silo 17, tragedy struck when a rebellion failed, leaving only a handful of survivors. Among them was a young boy named Jimmy Parker, who renamed himself Solo as he endured decades of isolation in the desolate ruins of his silo. E-Day, or Expiration Day, represents the culmination of Operation 50's long-term plan to control humanity's future. This pivotal event involves an algorithm selecting a single silo deemed most stable and successful to repopulate Earth. For the chosen silo, this marks a new beginning. Its inhabitants will ascend to the surface and reclaim the planet. However, the remaining silos face a grim fate. Silo 1 will systematically terminate their populations, ensuring that no survivors remain to carry knowledge of the technologies and mistakes that led to humanity's near extinction. The decision is designed to ensure humanity's survival while preventing a repeat of its destructive past. But it raises profound moral questions. How can the value of a single silo's lives outweigh the existence of the others? And is this the ultimate act of salvation or an extension of the dystopian oppression that defined the silo's creation? Keene, once a key architect of Operation 50, discovers the horrifying truth. The very plan he helped design is a brutal system of control, not salvation. What he thought was a necessary survival effort turns out to be a lie, as billions were sacrificed in a calculated genocide to maintain a tightly controlled existence in the silos. Overcome with guilt, Donald begins to sabotage the system he once supported, risking his life to defy Silo 1's oppressive rule. As he uncovers hidden secrets and forms alliances with fellow descenders, Donald's quest transforms into a fight for redemption. His journey to unravel the system becomes a mission to secure humanity's freedom, proving that even in the darkest dystopia, one man's rebellion can spark a revolution. The truth about the silos redefines the stakes for the future. Will humanity ever reclaim the surface? Or is the silo system doomed to collapse under the weight of its own lies? As factions form and secrets unravel, the residents of the silos must decide whether to embrace their carefully controlled existence or risk everything for freedom. With these revelations, Silo takes on a deeper complexity, transforming from a tale of survival into a meditation on power, morality, and the price of humanity's future. Are you ready to uncover the next twist?